Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. We are back with another What's Sold. This should be part one, I think. Nothing much to say, nothing, no cool questions or anything like that. Just figured I'd say hi. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. These sales, I think, are for the latter part of March or somewhere in March. So we're trying to get caught up. We've moved it like about a week or so up, almost two now. So hopefully over the next couple months we'll get caught up with what we're doing, at least closer to the actual time. But I hope you guys enjoy the content. Please let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Can you say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye. Okay, guys. See you later. Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. We are back with the sales for Monday. Pretty good day here. You'll probably see a slight trend of one particular type of item. Maybe you will, maybe you won't, but either way, we're happy with this kind of a day. Definitely got rid of some product. I wish there were some clothing things to get rid of, but that seems to be the norm. We'll start off with the obvious, printer ink. This one's an old one. This sold for like $7 or something. This is really old. Wouldn't waste your time with this kind anymore, but it did sell, so we'll pack it up and get it out of here. This stuff, though, is actually, it was a free donation to me basically by someone. Their office was getting rid of a bunch of old ink for printers they no longer use anymore. A lot of it was expired, but there were a couple of pieces that were not. Some of those sold here. The rest, like I said, was mostly expired 2018, 2019, so it's a little bit older. They were going to throw it away, their office, so they knew I messed around with ink and sold stuff on eBay, so they kind of gave it to me. So look, be nice to people, guys. Be friendly. Make connections. You never know what's going to pay off down the road. It doesn't hurt for someone to know that you sell on eBay. You don't have to be keeping that from everybody, but the sales that we do have, we have some HP 60XL ink. There's 3 from 2021. They're like the newest ones. They sold for 24 shipped. And there's 2 60XLs that expired in 2019. Those ones, or 16, sorry, those ones sold for 19 shipped. So basically, a little bit like $4 difference or whatever it is, $5 difference, something like that, between the two inks for one that's not expired and one that is. And then HP 61s, I sold those as a combo. They sold for like 29 shipped, something like that, 20 something shipped. They'll all go first class. Again, it's all free, so it's easy money. Here's a little Star Wars shot glass set. This is from the $1,600 buy that I had. And the cool thing about this was I listed mine high at $34.99. At the time, there were a bunch listed for like 20 plus $8 shipping and a bunch of prices where I was like, man, that just seems so low. $15 plus $10 shipping, $10 they were somewhere selling for. So I listed mine high at like $34.99 free shipping. It sold on sale for 31 bucks. So great deal there. Sometimes you list high and maybe the market cleared out and mine was the only one left. I'm not sure, but happy to get rid of that. A Toyota Corolla repair manual. This is from the big manual buy. This one sold for 23 ship, 20 ship, something like that. You'll see on the screen. Here's a Microsoft Zune, another one. You saw the one probably in the last video if you've been watching. I bought 3 of these, though 3 different Zunes that were broken. The 280 gigs, as you can see here, did not work, but this one sold for 40 shipped, and so did the other one. So we've already made money. We're already in the profit, and I still have 1 Zune left. This little guy here is a Traxxas like RC part. It's a carrier stub axle rear times 2. Number 1952. This was originally $3, probably from like a hobby store or something. When I bought this $1,600 buy, it came with a bunch of RC stuff. I sold the cars, but I was left with a bunch of these little parts. I decided to list them. Really wasn't a great deal. Listed it for like $5.99 and it sold for 5 something on sale. So I'll make a little bit of money, but I wouldn't go around looking for all these. Unless you got them in bulk and they sold pretty quickly, then it might be worth it. But it did take a while to sell. Dark Angel sold for 10 shipped, a DVD set. Mario Party 8, 23 shipped, paid $1 for that, or $2 for that, sorry. Tony Hawk 4 sold for like $9.89 on sale, so can't complain. About $10 on a game. These are some kind of like telecommunications type wires. I'm getting down to just a few sets left. These ones I took a best offer of 38 shipped on. Had them listed at like 50. Somebody offered 38. I paid $30 for all the wires. I've been selling them for the past, I don't know, 8 months or something, and we've probably made, I don't know, $400 or $500, $600 or something. It's been a great deal. I wish I could find more. Lastly, I'm going to show this. This is something from the $1,200 buy. I'm not going to show the bottom because I want to take it out, but it's like a pirate skull with a sword. This thing is actually pretty sharp. Kind of goes through there. It's like a wall display. You'll see on the screen. No brand or anything. It was kind of generic, but it looked cool. You'll see on the screen. I thought it was a cool piece if you actually like pirates, and that thing is sharp. It's like a real, real looking sword or whatever. So this one had listed at, I think, 89.99 or best offer. No real comps to go off. There was some stuff, but nothing exactly like this. Um, and the one that was kind of close, I think, sold for like 50 plus $10 shipping, somewhere in there. I listed mine for 90 free shipping. Someone was offering, they started at 50, they moved it to 60. I told him $80. That's the lowest I'm going to go. I've had other offers, and the guy jumped on it right away. I have had other offers for it. Offers keep coming through, but no one was as high as this guy was. But I just kind of wanted to let him know, create some urgency that some other people were interested, and it paid off. He took the $80 offer on that. So hopefully he'll enjoy it. It's honestly a really cool piece. Probably one of the cooler ones in the buy that I have, at least personally. So 80 shipped on that. Shipping wise, what is it going to cost? I don't know. Maybe 15 to 20 bucks, somewhere in there to ship it. It's not really that heavy, but it's definitely a longer item, so I'll get that packed up and get it out of here. Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. We are back with the final sales from Monday. Who knows what day it is? Probably. We sold this little Thomas the Train. It's a Spencer one. It's the die-cast one. Sold for 11, shipped. It's going to go first class. Comes with the tender. Certain Thomas the Trains are worth money. If you can get a whole box of them for a really cheap price, it's probably worth it. Find the good ones, then lot the rest together. Again, $10.19 on this one on sale. And here's one of those train models from all the train models I've mentioned before. Spent $150 on 15 models, plus we got a couple of train engines in there. So we're averaging about 30 bucks each model, which is okay. That's with free shipping. So by the time you factor it out, we'll probably double our money or so. And some are worth 45, 50 bucks. I think we've sold 4 or 5 so far. But on the train engines, we'll probably make up another 150 bucks on. So it'll end up being a pretty good deal. Just going to take some time. This one sold for 30 shipped. It is open, but it's unused. So that'll go out. It's actually going to go out in one of these priority boxes. I think it's only going to cost like 8 to 10 bucks. It's actually really light. It just barely goes over that a pound mark. So we'll get these packed up, and you guys will see the next clip. Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. We are back with what sold for Tuesday, I think it is. Pretty good day. There's actually a big thing to show you that I'll show you here at the end. I think I'll have another clip for at least 1 or 2 more items that sold, so we'll get to those next. First off, really cool Bible sale. This is NASB side column reference wide margin Bible. This one actually, it has some wear. You can kind of see there. Pages are still good, but it definitely is not in perfect shape. This was $12.50. I bought 2 Bibles at a church thrift store. They were $12.50 each. Their prices are known to be pretty high. So I think they had them at, this one was actually, what was it? We ended up agreeing to 25. They actually were more than that, but she gave me kind of a deal. And I think she actually gave me 25% off on top of that. So they may be even a little cheaper, but still paid up for this one and a parallel Bible. This one sold within a day for 60 shipped. I probably underpriced it. There was one for like 80. Mine was kind of beat up, so I listed it cheaper, but maybe I could have got more. But either way, even if I paid $12.50, getting 60 bucks on a $12.50 investment is good for me. I actually sold 2 DS lights. This is kind of when it's been up for a while. See that there? That sold for 35 shipped. I think I paid like 10 bucks for that. Has some wear on the edges, but it did sell. This one was actually part of a $20 buy. It was a really great deal. I got this. I got Pokemon White, Pokemon Y, a Wii U controller, like the actual big unit piece, and then a couple of other games. This sold for, I think the same, 35 or 40. Oh, there's some like gunk on there. Oh, it's because I was wiping something off with the disinfectant wipe. But this sold for like 35 or 40 bucks shipped as well. So another pretty good sale there. Both those going out the same day. Here's a Robo Sapien. This is a little remote that goes to. I tested it out. It does work. This is by Wowie. Or Wowie. Yeah, Wowie or whatever. This one's cool because it's like that. I think it's a greenish colored one. I saw this in a bag at Savers for $3.99. And I got a discount 20% off. But this sold for $29 shipped. These replacement remotes do well. Especially the colored ones. The generic one, the white one or whatever, does sell, but usually not for as much. So if you can get them, it might be worth looking up. Game Boy Advance SP case. This one's stained. You can see it's got $9. Took a while to sell. The SP ones, especially the zip cases that are for the SP, they do really well for me. Like, not high profit, but they always sell like 15 bucks super easy. So if you can get those or you get them in a bundle buy, worth picking up. This was something I'm helping out a friend with. This is a Sato FA80, little like RC motor for like a plane. He actually had 4 different engines. 2 of them were brand new in the box. 2 of them were, he said, new open box. I listed them as used. This one sold for 148 shipped, or 147, something like that. I actually paid him up front, $500 for everything. I think that they'll be sell for a little bit more than that, and then after the fees and all. But it was something we worked out to kind of help him out in that situation. So really great guy. And again, I don't like to do that for a lot of people, but in this situation, he had really good product too. It wasn't like it was junk. They'll all sell, and they'll all sell well once they do sell. Another HP ink. Just almost broke it. Clumsy me. Expired 2016, so this is, what, 4 years of expiration almost, or whatever. This sold for 19 chip. Here is another probiotic. I didn't even clean this one off yet. I think I said in the last video. So these were $6.99 plus tax. Sold for 32 shipped, something like that. Crazy thing is, when I got on the listing for this, I bought 6 of them. I've sold 2 so far at 64, so I've paid 42. So I'm probably basically in the profit, or just, at least broke even now. There's some listed for like 20 or 25 right now. Their pictures are just not that great, in my opinion. That's why mine sold. And mine's not even an amazing picture. Don't get me wrong, my pictures aren't the best, but theirs were even, I feel like, a lower step down from mine, so I think that's why mine sold. I think bright photos do so much better. Like, ever since I started using this, and this is dirty now, and I clean it up, but it's getting rough. But when I put stuff on here and I have the light and it's bright, it just looks so much better than kind of a dark, just the dark ones just seem to not sell for as much. So the bright in your face ones seem to do well. So that's why I like using this. I know it's not the white background, but still worked. And like I said, got 32 shipped on that. Conflict Vietnam PS2. I had never even seen this game for the longest time. So when I got it, I think I paid $1 for it. Thought it might be worth something. It ended up selling for 10 shipped, so it took a while to sell, and it's actually sold, I think, 3 times. Twice they canceled on me, and then it finally got paid for this time. Here's a Swell Traveler by Starbucks, like a wood, like a faux wood looking style there or whatever. This sold for 29 shipped, 28 shipped, something like that, 20 something shipped. I paid $5 for these. I bought 31 Starbucks things, all brand new. We've sold off a bunch of them. We still probably have like 15 left. Might be halfway through it. So good money though. Most of them were selling for at least 25 shipped. That one will go first class. And lastly, this is a Panasonic cassette. I'm not gonna take it out. It comes with the power. This one doesn't actually work though. It has some issues. It powers on, but it won't play a tape. Probably the bands or whatever inside there need to be fixed. I still sell them as is because people collect them. Some people use them for maybe for like a project or for a display, because some people like the old look. I think this sold for 24 shipped. I had paid $3. So for that kind of price, I'm okay with it. It probably will end up going just over a pound. If it may barely make it, because this little power cord is pretty heavy. So if it goes over a pound, I'll probably ball wrap it, put it in a padded flat rate. If it's not, I'll go first class. And then let's go down here. This is a Vulcan Autosonic Residential Fire Detection System, the Mark 60. You can kind of see this here. I bought this for $30 at a garage, so it just looked cool. Looked it up. People were listing theirs for like $250, something like that, but none had sold. And, silly me, of course, I just go pick up anything and just have the mindset I can sell anything. It doesn't matter what it is. So I picked it up and paid $30 for it. He wanted 50, got him down to 30. It's heavy. The thing is heavy. So I listed mine for like, I think 200, brought down to like, it was 200 and something, brought down to 199. It was on sale for 180 something, or I don't know, 190 something, and then someone paid full price today. So awesome deal there. Again, it's a big box right there. Pardon the tissues and stuff. There was cleaning some stuff, but this is gonna probably cost me like 50, $60 to ship it. It's not, it's heavy. It's not too oversized, but it is going to have to go FedEx, but it may even cost 70 to ship it based on weight. But either way, I spent 30, got 190 for it. That's still some money to be made there. I'm not saying go out and buy this because it is one of those things where it's pretty big and bulky, but hey, I made some money. Actually, I think it might be going to California now that I think about it. I thought that's where it said. So it might even cost only like 30 or $40 to ship it. So it might even make more money. So can't complain there. Everyone, hope you guys are doing well. We are back with the final sale from Tuesday. Xbox 360. This one, I forgot how many gigs the hard drive is, so I apologize. It might be a 4 gig or something. You'll see on the screen, it comes with a power cord and an aftermarket HDMI cable. The 360s with the HDMI hookup always sell better, and it's always the slim units that do better. The white original 360s, especially the ones without HDMI, those ones are the hardest to sell. They also have the most issues with red ring of death and things like that. So this unit sold for 68 shipped, something like that. It was a pretty good sale for 68 shipped. It's been up for a little while, but I think it was on sale maybe, and then it ended up selling, so can't complain about that. We'll get this one packed up and out of here. Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. We are back with the sales from Wednesday. Pretty good day, a lot of smalls, one bigger item I guess, and then one thing I have to find still, it's a disc I just listed. I don't know where I put it, so hopefully we'll find it, but one clothing item, a Pendleton, like a cardigan, sweater type thing. This one sold for 28 shipped. It was $5 at a thrift store. It's not the best listing, it's an older one, but I got 28 shipped out of it. Happy to get rid of it. It was on sale. Probably could have gotten more with the better listing. It also was a size medium, so a bit smaller size. Dawson's Creek TV series here. This sold for like 28 shipped on sale. I think I paid $6 for all these, $8, something like that. Not a great deal, but ended up selling them. They're going to a medium now, so we'll make money, but it's taken a while to sell. My price was probably high. They ended up getting on sale, and that's why they sold. These were cool, though. These Hoka 1-1s, they're like Bondi 2s or 3s, something like that. A little bit of wear, but overall, still life left. These were, I think, $12, and they sold for 50 shipped, which I took a best offer on, $49.99, I guess, to be exact. The Sandman King of Dreams, this was a little thing I paid $1 for with a bunch of books and stuff I bought. These sold for 10 shipped. It's missing some of the cards, which is why I think it sold a little bit less. To go first class, though. A Wii controller. These little Wii classics always sell for me. This one sold for 21 shipped. It was in a big lot of Wii stuff. So if you find those in there, you can always get about 15 to 20, 22, 23 bucks, depending on where the market is. A couple of Mario games. The same one, actually, for DS. Two different buys. They sold for, one sold for like 10 or 11. One sold for 12. The one has a little bit worse label, which is why it was less. Two Canon inks, Canon 35 Blacks. These are sealed. They sold for like 21 shipped. NFL Blitz, I think, sold for 9 shipped for PS1. 4 HP 60 XLs. This is from the big lot of ink I got from a friend. These ones sold, they're expired, but they sold for 19 shipped each to the same buyer. So pretty good deal there. And then lastly, an iPhone 7 Plus box. This one sold for 10 shipped. So happy to get rid of that. I will let you guys know if I can find that other item. It's a Wii game. It's Super Smash Bros. Bros. Hopefully we'll find that. And if anything else sells, I'll pop it on the screen. Everyone, back to the final sales from the weekend. Sold ESPN 2K5 for like 14, 13 ships, something like that for PS2. And then this is a Cleveland CG15 56 degree wedge. I got this one, I think, for $2 from an estate sale and ended up selling for 25 shipped on a best offer. Actually, guys, one more sale really. This is the game I had mentioned I couldn't find before. I did find it. It was not where it was supposed to be. I left it on under a book, and then it was just sitting there. So I finally moved it around, found it. This is Super Smash Brawl, sold for like 15 or something, disc only.